So ICE snatched up that TikTok influencer, Tatiana, the influencer that kept on doxing them, right up on her live stream. You see, when you F around, you find out. Now, the clout chaser, let's see how much clout she gets when she get back to her home country. I wish you all the success. I know how hard it is to build an audience. I know how hard it is. And that's why people got to chase clout, because they want to speed up the process. Now, they had them boots on your neck and you crying for help. And did your clout help you? Nope. You got a one-way ticket back to your home country. So good luck.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we got to talk about Colombian TikToker Tatiana Martinez, who found out after ICE agents pulled up on her while she was live streaming and arrested her. Okay, and this person is being arrested because she's here illegally, and she decided that she would try to dox ICE agents, or put it this way. They say that she was trying to dox ICE agents, but she would document ICE activity and pull up on them and report on ICE activity, presumably to help illegal immigrants evade and escape ICE, right? To know how to get around ICE. This is the type of content that she was posting on TikTok. Also, she seems to have some Trump derangement as well, too, because she's concerned about Trump and Epstein. Seems like she was kind of concerned about all the wrong things in this country.
Estaba revisando las redes sociales de la Casa Blanca y me encontré con muchísimos comentarios y siempre es la misma pregunta. ¿Por qué el presidente Donald Trump no ha publicado la lista completa de Epstein? Recordemos que el presidente Donald Trump fue muy amigo de Jeffrey Epstein por años. Hay fotos y videos que lo comprueban en fiesta, vuelos compartidos. Bueno, pero ahora todos están pidiendo que publique la lista completa de los clientes. Hola, buenas tardes. Ya hoy lunes 11 de agosto estamos aquí en el Home Depot, acá en Sherman, en North Hollywood, en el Home Depot. A las 9, aproximadamente a las 9:42 de la mañana, se llevaron, ahora sí que los de la migraña, se llevaron alrededor de 11.
Not only was ICE and Border Patrol all over Los Angeles today, in downtown, they targeted a young TikToker, brutalizing her. She ended up at the hospital, and it was a clear instance of retaliation. Today is Friday, August 15th, and these are your ICE recaps for in and around LA. First of all, a quick shout out to Carrillo Law Firm, who are committed to seeking justice for families affected by civil rights violations, sexual abuse, and wrongful death. Thank you for supporting today's Daily Memo. So in downtown LA, off of Fremont and Temple, ICE agents were spotted waiting around an apartment building for Tatiana Martinez, who was a young Colombian TikToker who's making a name for herself reporting on ICE raids. Now you can see the moment that pulled her out in the vehicle, she was actually live streaming at that moment. And agents grabbed her. You can see where her head's getting pinned up on the roof. They grab her by an arm and a leg and just kind of pick her up and throw her on the ground, wrestle her down, put their knees on her head and her neck. During that whole horrific situation, a tow truck actually came and swooped up one of the ICE agents' vehicles and took it away, and you can see the ICE agent running after it. But this poor woman, Tatiana Martinez, she suffered shock. She ended up passing out. They had to call the ambulance, and she was taken to White Memorial Hospital, where she was released around noon today, and now is at the detention center. But besides that incident with clear retaliation, ICE and Border Patrol were still all over Los Angeles at, guess where? Home Depots and car washes again. They were at the Pasadena Home Depot. We're unsure if they took anybody there, but rapid responders did come out and confront the agents, got in their faces, and one of them almost got arrested, if not for jumping on his car and avoiding the long arms of ICE. Right down the street there, still in Pasadena, at the Sierra Madre Villa station, Border Patrol was seen inside the parking structure taking somebody from there. And the other Home Depot they visited was the Van Nuys one again. They went back there, and this time they took a street vendor, a lady, reportedly a single mother of two. Now, the car washes. They were at the Montebello car wash where they took one person, and they were also at a car wash in Whittier, the Pacific Auto Spa, where they took a couple people. They remained pretty active in Whittier. There's another instance where they took another street vendor. So this was a lady who had a fruit cart. Neighbors came out, found the fruit cart abandoned, and they grabbed the fruit cart, took it, and stored it, hoping that maybe the family can come and reclaim it. In Rachacucamonga, again, these agents that we know are targeting license plates with DMV data. They pulled somebody else over and took them from their vehicle as well. And there was one scare at Sylmar High School where several community pages were alerting people that ICE was spotted outside of Sylmar High School. Now, I called Sylmar High School myself and talked to them, and they told me that ICE was not at the high school. They were not in front of the high school. They don't know where that rumor started from. And back in Monrovia, the community came together today to mourn Carlos Montoya, who was a day laborer who died on the 210 freeway when he was struck by a vehicle as he was running away from an ICE raid. They came out to bring flowers, music, and they marched, wanting ICE to be out of Monrovia.
Yeah, so right here you can see kind of what happened on live.
Ay, espérate, no, güey. No, espérate. Espérate, me voy a dejar, pero 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 espérate.
Can't speak a lick of English. Can't speak a lick of English. No, those officers are not waiting, right? They're not waiting. Wait. No, they're not waiting for you to fix your weave, right? Because, this woman, she got that weave on, right? But when she got pulled out the car, that weave came off. Okay? So, yeah, I mean, see, this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, think about it. You're a police officer in LA. You basically got to speak Spanish, right? I mean, like, come on. Like, you got to speak Spanish. Do people really want to live in a country like this? Do you really want to live in a country where you essentially need to know 2 languages in order to do a job, right? Because you got so many Spanish speakers here who, again, don't learn a lick of English, okay? I believe this woman has been here, for maybe some years, okay? And, she did a TikTok where she was talking about how she got her Tesla, right? How she got her car. And it's like, she was able to get a car, okay? Living here illegally, and can't speak a lick of English, but was still able to get a Tesla. Again, is everything wrong with the country right now? Again, we got too many people here who can't speak English, and they can still get by just fine. Like this woman. Now, I wouldn't be surprised, right? If we learn that this woman is making money doing other things outside of, being on TikTok, right? I personally believe, based off her background, where she's from, how she looks, right? How she presents herself, she's probably making money selling some stuff. The most valuable thing that women like her tend to provide, right? What they can provide and make the most money off of quickly, right? So I think that's probably what's going on here. Maybe, just maybe, I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that, again, she resisted arrest and got dragged from her Tesla, okay? And now she's detained, okay? And I don't know, maybe she'll be reporting live from Colombia, right? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, clearly, ICE does not discriminate against thick Latinas, right? They don't discriminate, okay? If you're here, even as a thick one, you can get deported. You can get deported. Especially if you're trying to dox ICE, right? If you're trying to dox them, okay? If you're trying to document everything they're doing, their activities, in order to help your amigos escape, right? In order to not be deported, these are the consequences. Again, these are the consequences. So, hey, again, apparently this woman, again, she went into shock. She got sent to the hospital. Now she's in the detention center. Hey, let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson to those people who are trying to obstruct and to get in the way of ICE and what they're doing, that this will happen to you, right? This woman would have been a lot smarter, right? Kept quiet, and just decide to stick to making money in whatever way she was making money, right? I got some ideas in regards to how she was making money, but if she just would have stuck to that, then she probably would have been fine, right? She probably would have been fine. But because she decided that, hey, she wants to you know, play captain, saving illegal, and let's try to identify where ICE is at and to, you know, put her nose in business where it doesn't belong, then, you know, hey, this is what happened. She got caught up. She was live streaming, and hey, ICE got her. So it is what it is. I'm pretty sure Colombia is not the worst place to be. I think she'll be fine, right? I think she already has a career lined up for her when she gets back. I think she'll be good. Okay. she'll see some Americans over there. I think she'll be good, right? But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.